Good morning, and nice to have you here on my channel. My name is Eva, and I'm on the twin flame journey since 2.5 years now. Today I'm feeling quite excited, Mm, and the universe wants me to do this video and tell you about my experiences in the last days and the things I sense in the collective. So, yeah, let's do this. um, in context of the DMs, I'm sensing a lot of physical symptoms the last days again and big shifts. And it was quite exhausting. Yeah, my whole body was working and I felt pain on different parts of my body, and it was like things working through in waves, and I felt awfully tired. I had to rest really a lot and quit everything else, and it happened last week too. And yeah, the last days it was really extreme. But on the other hand, at the same time, I had a lot of epiphanies, and um, the strange thing is that since about 2 weeks already, as I mentioned before in videos, I I can hardly sense my DM, my twin, um, and that's very unusual for me and very strange. But yeah, okay, already I'm getting used to that, and I think there's also a divine purpose behind this. Because the more I get to focus on myself, not even just because, yeah, you hear this everywhere and you learn this and you have to focus on yourself, but there's a difference. I mean, mm, it's happening through the shifts and it's happening through the work on yourself. So the last month I was really focused on working out my stuffed emotions, and I gave them time and space, and was facing myself with them. And um, the more the stuffed things had, I allowed them to come to the surface and feel them and go through them, the more um, the real self comes to the surface and your gifts come to the surface, and um, the authentic side is showing more and more. And now the universe, as I recognized the last days, well, the universe is kind of, yeah, kind of honoring that. And that's pretty nice and pretty cool. And I feel really quite grateful for that now, recognizing that the more I show my authentic self, and the more I dare to show me and step out with my gifts. Like, well, I'm I'm gifted with a lot of psychic. Um, how do you call it in English? Well, let's call it psychic awareness. I feel, I see, I hear things. Yeah, since the time I was a child already, and I get inputs a lot, and my intuition is very on point. And yeah, I I hide these things a lot of years and stuff them down and tried to live a fitting normal life, and although I ever felt I wasn't fitting in that that much um, in this unaware society. Um, I don't mean this judging. It's just that I recognize since I was a child that there are things I can't show up because the people around me um, are not able to handle this. And now, meanwhile, as I do in my work on myself since the whole twin flame journey started, I got more and more in contact again with my psychic gifts, and they are expanding, and they are much clearer and much faster now. And well, I also recognized that this isn't usual for everyone, and not everyone has the same awareness or the same kind of seeing and hearing and feeling and sensing things. And yeah, now the universe in the last few weeks gifted me with new connections to soulmates, which mirror me the things I have inside, and that these things are valued and precious and appreciated. And well, that's so nice and so beautiful. And I guess if I hadn't done this work before, and if I hadn't took the time to go through my deep shadows and face them and feel them and give them space, and no matter how hard it was and no matter how much time it took, and well, still does in waves, it's really worth it. And I want you to know that a kind of divine chastise is coming in and changing the circumstances on the outside and the contexts on the outside. And it's also like, for example, I was always kind of coaching people in my former work, and also in the private scene. And I was confronted with a lot of people who really kind of sucked my energy and were not willing to evolve and not willing to to work on themselves. Really, they were just picking up on my energy, picking up on my support, and I felt drained. Yeah, and now it's like the last month. It's like the people who I'm working with are changing, and new people came into my life who are really reflected and willing to work on themselves and see their blind spots, and are searching for my support and appreciating that. And that feels so good. And more and more I'm more and more reminded that I really love doing this, and that's also why I'm here, and kind of my mission. And it's so, yeah, it gives me so much, and it's so fulfilling. And I guess that's the point. What readers and coaches always tell us, this kind of doing your mission and doing you, and this is what's happening now, and also on the same side, or on the at the same time, this kind of feeling detached from my twin more and more, which made me a bit afraid at the beginning, as it come up the first time. But now it's like an inner feeling and knowing that it should be like that. Um, First of all, because this intense obsession, which is very exhausting, um, is kind of calmed, and that feels good. And also because the more I am aligning with myself and showing up as my true authentic self and with my gifts, and doing what I love to do and what I'm here to do, the more the DMs have space for their own things to solve, and um, not feeling under these kind of subconscious pressure from our side. And it's so freeing. It's so freeing for both sides. It's freeing for us and it's freeing for them. And I guess that's really important for them to really being able to go on and come forward when it's time. And also the divine, yeah, kind of divine intervention to push ourselves forward in our growing and in our mission, and helping in the direction that they kind of disconnect them a bit from us, so we can really focus on our things. And yeah, that's quite cool stuff. And it feels quite better as a few months ago. And I'm also in a state where I think, okay, um, the last days I was really in a mood of, um, you know what, I really can feel now what I want and what I deserve, and I'm not willing to um, to go for anything less than this. And if he is not able to and will not be able to in the kind of next time span, uh, I'm not interested in um, holding on to this any longer. And um, I know my worth now, and I know my value. And this is also what people are mirroring now to me, and reminding me of. And um, that also makes me a bit detached from the whole twin journey thing. And well, I know it he did a really really important job, and it was really a hard job, and to push me in all of my darkest shadows and suppressed emotions. And he really did a great job. It was on point, yeah. um, and I'm really thankful and grateful for that. And I know it wasn't easy for him too. And I know even he is not in an easy state and position, and there are a lot of things he has to deal with, and it's not easy for him, I know. But for me and myself, yeah, I choose myself, and I am really willing to choose only this what I deserve, and this what I really want, and where I'm valued and appreciated, and um, doing what I love to do, and showing me more and more step by step with my gifts and my authentic side, um, is making me feel also really, really good and fulfilled, and that's such a nice feeling. And therefore, alone, I'm so grateful um, for this journey at all. And at the moment, I'm really in a state where I think um, I have no idea if he will come back, and in which way he will come back. And but well, it's okay, because I know now the universe is, the more I live myself and show myself and be true and honest and authentic, the more the universe is honoring that, and presenting me souls, uh, people who are aligning with me, and who can really who are on the same like kind of level. Mm, it's not I mean, not meant negative. It's uh, just, this when you say someone it's on the same level, on the same wave. And I also was reminded how easy it is when someone is on the same awareness, conscious level, and you can exchange your experiences, and you can exchange your evolving process, and you appreciate it, and you appreciate to to share these things. And that's so nice, and that's so beautiful. And I just can encourage you to don't give up, and stay on track. And no matter how hard it seems at the moment, and no matter through how hard stuff you're going at the moment, when you go through this, and bit by bit, and it's getting better, and you free yourself more and more, and the universe really um, sends you um, these gifts then, because you are aligning with yourself, and that is what we are here for, and that is what we are meant to show others, and meant to give others, and inspire them to do the same. And yeah, well, that's a really, really good feeling, and it's a freeing state. And I just want you to give, I want to give hope to you by telling this. And I also just recognized and saw around me, and in the kind of collective I'm in, the same things happening, and that's so nice and funny. And well, I guess, yeah, it's also about knowing that the universe is really, really supporting us, and uh, is working in the background, and helps us by shifting through all these stages, and helps us by going through all these ascension things. And it's a good feeling to know that we are supported. And in the moments when it's really hard, and you doubt everything, you can really lean back, and have faith that you are held and supported, and the universe shifts you through these phases. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think um yeah, there's one thing they want me to tell you too. uh, in this whole evolving state and position now, i I just got a little input yesterday, because sometimes I'm still getting inputs from my DM. And it was really nice because I saw him daring to show a side of him he has always hidden, and he's very afraid of showing even to himself, and accepting this side. And I saw him practicing, kind of practicing in front of the mirror to dare to show this side. And it was so beautiful, and I was so touched because, yeah, it's so nice to see when I'm going my way, and then when I'm going and more showing my real self, that he also starts and dares to confront him with these things, and dares to show his true self, step by step, more and more. And that's so beautiful. That nearly brings me tears. And yeah, I would so love to experience this once, and hope he will one day have the courage to show show me this side. And I know I will get I will cry because I'm so grateful for these trust he has in me, and that he can show his real authentic self. And well, don't know if it will happen, but it would be beautiful, and I guess we shouldn't stop dreaming, right? So, okay, I guess that was the most important things. um, well, I wish you really the same experiences or better, and wish you a lot of power and a lot of faith to shift through all these phases. And well, if you have any questions or need some support, and just there's my email address and my channel. And yeah, just dare to ask. It's really, I want to be there for you. And it's good to know that there are people who support you and help you on this journey. And the support is so important, otherwise I wouldn't be where I am now. And I'm so thankful for all this support. Well, yes. So, okay, I wish you a wonderful day, and a lot of inner freedom and trust and faith. And yeah, I'm happy if you uh, want to watch the videos I do. Bye.